Tiffany. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Happy Sunday. Before we get started, I'm coming over a cold, so forgive me if you hear any little coughing. All right guys. Damn, right away. All right guys. I hope you guys are having a really great day, and I hope everything's going well, child. Listen, I just want to get right into it, but before I do so, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm Grace reporting. All right, so listen, let's get right to it. This is a very serious topic. Today we're going to be talking about the famous Tiffany Haddish. I don't know how she got famous, and Aries Spears, whatever his name is. Now, as you guys have seen, have heard all over the blogs, news, and everywhere else, that they're being sued because of child molestation. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, I think half of Hollywood, if not the entire Hollywood, need to be under investigation at this point. Because every so often, every couple of years, somebody is creeping out the whole, oh, they was a part of something with a child, or they abused their privileges, or they, just always doing something. Now with this case, what was very disturbing was Tiffany. It was Tiffany, Aries Spears, and two young, Jane and Doe, okay? Because we don't know their name, because they're still young, So, Tiffany Haddish, how did Tiffany even become so famous? How did she become to fame so quick? What the hell did she do? Do you guys think Tiffany's funny? Raise your hand or leave a comment. Matter of fact, leave a comment if you think Tiffany Haddish is funny. I do not think she's funny whatsoever. No, I do not think nothing is funny about her. I've never laughed like, that good gut laughing, like a Cat Williams type of laugh, or even a Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. I think those are like real comedians. I do not see nothing funny about Tiffany Haddish. I just don't get it, and I don't see it. But anyway, she's a part of the elite. Right? She is what you would consider an A class. She's a part of the A class. She's not with the scrubs in the low now. She's up there. She's smoking and flashing the ashes at somebody's head. Okay, but what is going on with Tiffany and Aries? We're gonna take it back a tad bit so we could bring you up to date. The first clip I want you to take a clip of is Aries. What's his name? Aries Spears, whatever his name is. The fat black man, right? We're going to take a look. How did all this come to play? It's like a puzzle. We're going to put it together. Take a look at this clip, at what he said about Lizzo. Yes, child. He went on and talked about Lizzo like it was nobody's business. So he was talking about Lizzo, and take a look and see what he said about Lizzo, and then we'll be right back to continue.
Make good music, man. Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga in the world, but I still, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence, and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble. You know what kills me about women?
My goodness, right? You saw what he said about Lizzo? Now, let me tell you something. Let's be very clear. Everybody knows Lizzo is not a size 12 or a size 8. But that did not give him the right to go on national TV and say she looked like the ish emoji. Like, that was just so degrading. And it's not because she's a black woman. I don't care if she was a purple woman, okay? I don't care if she was Barney at this point. You don't go on national television. You see, only a black man will go on national television and degrade his own kind. Let's be very clear. Where else do you see a white, Chinese, Indian, Hispanic, whatever else ethnicities out there, where else do you see them really doing that to their own kind? I'm not going to lie to you. I only see that in the black community. Yes, comment below and tell me another race you see go in on their own, the way us black do. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, the way he answered, and then when he made that face, the face he made looked like the crap emoji. It looked like the poop emoji. You understand? And I just thought that was low. I'm not a Lizzo fan. I'm not a fan of nobody. I'm not one of those type of person that I like you, but child, the next day I'll be like, I'm not a fan of nobody. You understand what I'm saying? And when he said that, and then to top it off, he said, oh, and she also she's shaped like a bowl of mashed potatoes. Oh my God. I mean, if insult could get any worse. You understand? And I'm just like, damn, why did you have to go so hard? If you're a famous man and you're a man of class, you have some kind of decorum about you, why would you say to yourself, you know what? Whoever asks me about Lizzo, I'm going to just go in. Why couldn't you say, you know what? Yeah, she's a great performance and she do great performances. She's a great singer. She's very talented. She could play many different instruments. Yeah, she's good. Big ups to Lizzo. Why did you have to go in and call her? She's already on the edge about her weight because she's a heavy-set woman. Everybody's not born with a beautiful body. Except for me. Everybody's not born with a killer shape. Nowadays, you have to go get your BBL money. You have to save the PPP loan to get your BBL in Dominican Republic or in the Brazilian place. So everybody's not born with this fabulous body. No. You understand? So for her to hear that from a brother, somebody that looks like her, looks like he could be a cousin or an uncle or somebody to her, for him to go out and do this, I thought that was very degrading. What are you doing? You said to yourself, I'm going to come on here and I'm a dog Lizzo out. What? You couldn't think of nothing else to say but that? Okay, moving forward, right? Because you see, there's power in the tongue. There's life and death in the tongue. What you speak is what you will reap. My God, that sounds like a sermon. Reggie, write that down. You understand? What you speak is what you will reap. Let the church say amen. That's why you always have to watch what you say. And I think if you are in the public eye, you should be on point with everything that comes out of your mouth. The internet forgets nothing. Once you put play, it's out there for the world to see. And as somebody who has been in the game for so long, he should know this. But he don't, and he did not. And because of that, everything else trickled down. It was like a domino effect. Okay? So when that took place, listen, I'm not a celebrity, right? But I can only imagine how I would feel if somebody called me the crap emoji and then say I'm shaped like a bowl of mashed potatoes. I would be like, what? Like, what did I do to this man? Why did he wake up and decide to go to war? What? So you never know. Lizzo probably was like, you know what? Nah. Let me call the upper echelon. Hello. Yeah. I'm sure you saw what's happening. Yeah, we need to take it out the vault. It's going down. I'm sure she had to call somebody because that's very hurtful. That's very hurtful. She's already in the public eye. That alone is enough pressure. Now you have another black man that's out there sitting his fat ass down on the couch talking about he's handsome. Where? Child, I must have blinked. Because he is out of shape. I'm sure he got some kind of diabetes. With that belly big as a barrel in front of him, he's carrying around. And he's not like a handsome guy. He's not like, Boris Chestnut. He could get a pass. You're not handsome. I really thought he was a little bit off. I thought he was like, had one of those. Anyway, I thought he was on the yellow bus at one point. But listen, regardless, right? You don't come on national TV and degrade this woman that way. That was very disrespectful on the highest level of disrespect. You understand? I felt the way when he said that, and I'm not even a Lizzo fan. You understand? Because yes, Lizzo have done a lot of nonsense during, a couple months ago or even a year or so ago. She was doing a lot of fugazi stuff. Like, what are you doing? You're a grown woman. Lizzo's in her mid-30s. You're grown. Why are you out here showing your butt and you in a bunch of Skittles and hot tacos and all this other stuff she was doing? So I can understand why somebody may feel it was easy access to come at her. But regardless, you did too much. I felt like he went above and beyond to make sure she heard that and to hurt her feelings. But that's not where the story ended, child. No, it's not. So now this is where everything trickled down. I don't know how Tiffany got into it, but Tiffany is in it. Tiffany and him is in hot water, boiling hot water. And it makes you think there is an obsession in the Hollywood realm when it comes to kids. There is an obsession. It's like they want to be with these kids in sexual manners. It's very strange. It's like they want to be with them. I saw a clip one time of The Rock, and he was like, he eat kids. And the audience was laughing. I guess it was a skit. But I'm thinking to myself, that man is not lying. He probably really does. You never know. This is all alleged news. You understand? I'm just saying you never know. Because I just feel like when you're at the top like that, you never know what doors you have to go through, what you have. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm just saying that to say, when everything happened with Aries Spears, right? Now the vault was opened, all because of his mouth. He didn't know how to just answer a simple, what do you think of Lizzo? I think Lizzo is a great person. She's an amazing artist and I wish her well. Next question. He didn't know how to keep it G. He knew how to keep it fat, because he is not a size 12. He's at least a size 24. So now he's in hot water. Because now they're saying he may be a pedophile. My God. Yes. Take a look at the clip. This clip, right, is going to talk about what was happening between him and Tiffany, the little boy who was 7 years old at the time, and the girl who was 14 years old at the time. Take a look at the clip, and then we'll be right back to continue talking about this story.
2013, Jane Doe, who was 14 at the time, alleged that Spears and Haddish persuaded her to mimic giving a fellatio for a skit. In 2014, 7-year-old John Doe was allegedly stripped down to his underwear to film another skit. The Daily Beast would be the first to report, and according to the lawsuit, the siblings claimed that Haddish took John Doe to Spears' home, where he was allegedly molested by him. According to the Times, the 31-page lawsuit also states Jane Doe's 2013 interaction with Spears and Haddish allegedly involved her copying the actions of a video in which a man and a woman ate a sandwich while moaning and making sexual noises in a way that simulated the act of the fellatio. Haddish allegedly showed Jane Doe how to give fellatio, including movements, noises, moaning, and groaning. In a skit named Through a Pedophile's Eyes, Spears is lusting over a 7-year-old who was in his underwear. The sketch also features Haddish playing the boy's mother. According to the Fox News, the video was uploaded to Funny or Die before being removed in 2018. In response, Funny or Die would release his statement to TMZ. Funny or Die found this video absolutely disgusting and would never produce such content. We were not involved with the conceptualization, development, funding, or production of this video. It was uploaded to the site as user-generated content, and we removed it in 2018 immediately after becoming aware of its existence. According to the lawsuit, after the filming, John Doe called his mother, crying, saying he did not want to film anymore. The filing claims that Spears told the children's mother that the video had been deleted after she asked to see, even though it was allegedly posted to the Funny or Die website. According to the Los Angeles Times, the 2014 skit that involved John Doe was intended to be used for a reel in order to help him land a gig at Nickelodeon. In 2018, the children's mother attempted a $15,000 settlement with Spears, but was unsuccessful. However, in the new lawsuit, John and Jane Doe have accused both Haddish and Spears of gross negligence, sexual battery, sexual harassment, and sexual abuse of a minor. They're looking for an amount to cover past, present, and future general damages. According to the Daily Beast, the plaintiff would also go on to mention, Tiffany came and told me to let him touch me. When I kept crying, Tiffany got mad at me, told me to get dressed, and took me home. I remember her yelling at me in the car, telling me that I would never get on TV acting like that.
Okay, right? Job. It's going down. Basement. Shout out Nicki Minaj. Listen. It's going down. Your name is attached to molesting and teaching a 7-year-old how to perform fellatio. 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 Look it up. Let's go. Let's get our vocabulary increase. My God. And then it was a skit, and then he was playing the creepy uncle. Let me tell you something. I can guarantee, comment below, have you ever been molested? Have you ever been taken advantage of by someone that you know? Have someone that you've known hurt you? Have someone hurt you guys? Please comment below and let me know. I'm sorry. Have someone hurt you guys? Have someone hurt you? Comment below and let me know. Because you know what? You know what's very disturbing? It's one thing to be hurt, and it's one thing for somebody to take advantage of you. But when it's somebody that you know, that you trusted, it hits totally different. Be careful of who you send your kid to. Be careful of who's coming to your house. Some of y'all house is open like the door, like the wind. Anybody can go in, anybody can come out. Put some restrictions on who comes into your house. Pop up in the rooms. Make sure doors are open. Like, come on. They were so quick to throw, what's his name? R. Kelly, that's his name? R. Kelly under the jail. And not saying he don't deserve, because based on the evidence, he deserved to be in between the bricks of the jail and clammed up. But there is a lot of other people that needs to be there with him too. I'm just saying. It's not just him. It's not just him. It's a lot. It's a lot of them that need to be there, right there with him. And for her to be a part of this, you know, it just makes you look at her like, girl, that's what you're about? You co-signed for this. You read the script and you saw the 7-year-old and you said this was okay. What? Just for money. This is all for money. This is all for the love of money and to be in a special class, in a different tax bracket. That's what this all boils down to. Because where in the world is that funny? How is that funny? You have a 7-year-old who's so uncomfortable. Like, come on. And then she's going to say, oh, you're never going to make it in this business if you're going to be a crybaby. So it lets me think, was this done to her at some point in her career? For her to be dishing this out to a little kid? I'm telling you, everything that's glitter ain't gold. Some of these people out here, they're putting on a front. It's not what it looks like. They don't have all that bling bling, all that money. No. They have to do a little for a piece of change. A lot for a piece of change. They have to do some of these celebrities. You'd be surprised. The things that they sacrifice just so they could have a few more dollars than you and me. That's all it boils down to. It's just a few more dollars. And maybe you could go on a red carpet, a pink carpet, a brown carpet, or maybe you could go on any color carpet. Just to say you're better than somebody else. But take a look now where we are with the news, and then we'll be right back to wrap everything up. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I thank you guys.
Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are being sued for allegedly sexually exploiting two minors. The plaintiffs were 7 years old and 14 years old at the times of the alleged incidents. The two alleged victims are the children of one of Haddish's former friends, according to the lawsuit. The court filing alleges Haddish coached Jane Doe on simulating sexual acts for a comedy skit in 2013. A year later, Haddish and Spears allegedly offered to film the boy for a reel to pitch to Nickelodeon. The lawsuit states the video titled "Through the Eyes of a Pedophile" shows Spears lusting over and allegedly molesting the boy. The lawsuit alleges that there were no parents or guardians present to represent the interests of the children during the incidents. Haddish and Spears have both denied the allegations, calling the claims, quote, bogus and a shakedown.
Okay, guys, okay. As you could clearly see, this is a big deal. You know, you have to ask yourself, why now? Why? This has happened back in 2014. Why now is this coming out? Let me tell you guys something. Be careful of what you're saying to people these days, because it's being recorded and it's being stored, and you never know when they're going to swing it around to harm you. And I'm not saying what they did was right, but I'm just saying they never thought in a million years that this would come back to bite them in the behind. They never thought that. Now look. Now look. Now they're scrambling for lawyers and looking for a way out. God sit high and he looks low. And you may think you're getting away with something because you are a celebrity and because you have a few more dollars and because you live in a better neighborhood and because you have a bigger house than some of us. God is no respecter of person. He don't care who you are. He don't care what position you have. You can't go around and be hurting kids. That's one thing I know he don't play about is the kids and the people that don't have any sense, that were born like mentally challenged. He don't play about them kind of people, because those people, they can't fend for themselves. So he's very protective of them. So when he sees you going around and you're hurting them, it's only a matter of time before shit kick up. I'm telling you. So be very careful how you're treating these kids. Don't use them for your gain. Because now everybody's saying, oh, why now? Why not now? You know how many people out there have a story to tell of abuse that happened to them by somebody that they knew, by their uncle, their brother, their father, their sister, their next door neighbor. You know how many stories is out there that happened 20 years ago, 50 years ago? That if they were to bring it up now, it would bring tears to their eyes. There's no time on that. You can't go around and hurt people and think, oh, it happened so long ago, it don't matter. No, it matters. People matter. You can't go around and just hurt people and think because a significant amount of time has passed, so it should just be all forgotten. No. So if she did this, which is clear as day that it was done, I didn't watch the tape. There's a tape floating around with the little boy with the skit. I didn't watch the skit tape because there's certain things I just don't subscribe to. I don't subscribe to kids being abused. I don't subscribe to nothing with kids getting in it if they're not being treated with love and respect. I can't do it. I just can't. I'm not built like that. So I did not watch it. I read and heard enough to come over here and give you guys a show. If you want to watch it, I'm sure you could go online, and I'm sure somebody have it in their bio. I don't have it, child, because I'm just not going to promote that over here at Grace Reporting. Listen, if you see something, say something. If you know there's a child out there being abused, even if you don't want to give your name, you could be an anonymous caller. Say something. Don't know that there's a child getting abused and you're going to say, child, it ain't my business. It ain't my child. No, don't be like that. Be like the Nike commercial and just do it. Just make that call. All right? I know this was a little heavy topic for us, for myself as well. But everybody gets their day. Everybody gets their day. You think you're getting away with stuff, going around treating people a certain way, treating kids a certain way, molesting kids, taking kids innocent, and you think you're just going to be chilling? You have made a very sad mistake if that's what you are out there doing to people's kids. You cannot do that and think everything is going to go good for you. Okay? If you don't have nothing good to say about somebody, I highly suggest you don't say nothing at all. Okay? I want to thank everyone who took the time out to come over here at Grace Report, and please continue to subscribe to this channel, and I thank you guys so much. And again, please protect these kids. Protect them, man. They're kids. Let them be kids. Stop introducing sex and sexual activities to them. Let them be kids. My God. Have a great day, and I'm Grace Reported. Later, bunnies. Bye, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Bye.